Hello YouTube. Today I'm here to show you a Fuseki, and I may not be able to explain this extremely well, um, but I'm going to do my best, and I believe that I understand this Fuseki quite well, and I use it quite a bit. The Fuseki I'm going to explain today is the Low Chinese opening. And it gets very common in the 13K and above range. Um, Basically, what it is there's one stone on the star point, one stone on a 3-4 point, but not not this 3-4 point. This will turn to an entire different Fuseki, which I may explain in a different video. You want to have this stone so it's facing this stone, because they call it facing because the stones are kind of working together and to get more territory, I guess. And the third move you would play would be right here. Um, the point of this Fuseki is to gain territory on this side quite a bit. Basically, because of these two stones, black is inviting white to invade here. If white does invade there, black is extremely happy. Let's say black invades there. White invades there, excuse me. Black will kick. Now, white is forced to run here. He cannot hope to make life here or here, because there's really no life to be made. So he will run, and you will continue to run until he decides to stop running. It's very similar to how a pincer would work if they decided to run with the pincer. And if it continues to run, you can keep running. And yeah, and this builds territory on this side. I've heard that this is not really the best move because of some weakness around here. I personally don't see much of a problem with this. I personally think it's totally fine to play d14. But if you're scared or whatever, just play c14, and you still gain quite a bit of territory. But one, you don't gain as much, and two, it doesn't put that much pressure on these two stones, which is why I prefer the d14 stone. That's basically it. If he attacks on this side, has a Sanran Sai on the bottom, and he attacks here. It's not his turn, of course, but pass. Black place here, white place here. What I usually limit myself to two different moves. I either do a 1-point extension away, here or here, or I play the overhead attachment. I do either for two reasons. One, with this, I get to build a good wall to secure territory here, inside of here. Or if I play the 1-point extension, I get to keep quite a bit of territory in here. So I think that's the weakest point in the Low Chinese opening, which is this side, because this stone is quite a bit farther away from the Q16 stone versus the C16 stone, which is why it needs some backup in order to keep a good amount of territory. And I think O16 does the trick quite nicely. Other people will prefer O17. Whatever floats your boat. If he decides to attack the inside, I personally like to kick, because again, I don't think he cannot make local life here. There's again no life to be made, so he has to run again. And of course, you get to gain on your side as far as he wants to run, etc., etc. Or he could just run once, then drop down to try to make life. But again, local life is not makeable here. And then if he decides to do that, you can come down here, which is a really big move, considering the early stages of this game. I don't think there's really much else where white can attack you from. I mean, perhaps 3-4, but just keep him out of your corner and you're all good. Oh yes. Let's say white attacks here. Again, I would play d17. For I don't know for what reason, but lots of 10Ks, 9Ks, 8Ks, they love to play this move, and that just boggles my mind because that just gives me great opportunity to extend. If white plays here or he plays here, well, it's not too bad, but you won't gain as much. Or you could follow Fuseki, which I think is probably the best here because again you end in Sente and you get to play this. Yeah. Or white could play something like this. He kind of forces himself into a pincer, but it's not a overwhelmingly bad pincer for him since it's quite loose. Again, I think if white approaches in here, I would say definitely go for the kick because I think what the kick does is secure the corner, and then if you're able to extend somewhere out here, you get to gain quite a bit of territory. So I think again white would run because it's under some attack now, and again you keep extending and gaining as much as you can. And another place where I think white could possibly attack is here. This has an easy solution. Play e17 or e16, secure your corner, get some side territory, and you have no problemo. I wouldn't try to play anything else besides that because I think it's just the safest. And to me, to play safe is probably the best play, especially for beginners because there's less things that can go wrong. Even at 8Q, I wouldn't try to go for complex variations that you've read about or seen in a book because if you don't understand it, then what's the point of playing it, you know? So I would say stick to the simple things, the things that you know. I think that's it for now. If you find that I've missed something or said something incorrectly, you're welcome to message me or leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to fix it. Also, again, if you would like to make your own videos, again, PM me and we can probably work something out. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, rate, comment, all that other good stuff. Thank you very much for watching.